I'm thrilled to be here today to discuss one of life's most crucial topics: overcoming setbacks and staying on the path toward success. In today's message, we'll explore 5 powerful ways to overcome setbacks and keep moving forward towards your goals and dreams. Firsthand, I understand the challenges of facing setbacks on the road to success. But with the right mindset and strategies, we can turn these setbacks into stepping stones towards our ultimate success. It's important to recognize that setbacks are a shared experience. We've all encountered them at some point. The key is to not let these setbacks define us or hold us back from reaching our full potential. By listening to this message, you're taking a powerful step towards turning things around and moving towards the life you desire. So, get ready to take notes and implement these 5 ways into your life. I promise they'll make a significant difference in how you handle setbacks and ultimately lead you towards the success you deserve. Let's dive in and learn how to overcome setbacks and keep moving toward success together, starting with number 5. This may seem like a simple concept, but it's often overlooked: taking action and persevering. How many of you have faced setbacks in your life? I can guarantee that every single one of you has faced some form of setback, whether in your personal or professional life. It's a natural part of our journey towards success. The difference lies in how we respond to these setbacks. Some people let setbacks defeat them. They give up, lose hope, and allow their dreams to fade away. But you don't have to be one of those people. Instead, you can choose to take action and persevere. Taking action means not letting setbacks paralyze you, not dwelling on the past, and not allowing anything to hold you back. But taking action isn't enough. We must also persevere. Perseverance is the key to success. It's the ability to keep going even when things get tough. The determination to never give up, no matter how many times you fall. Successful people in any field have faced setbacks, but they didn't let those setbacks stop them. They took action and persevered, which is why they're where they are today. Let me share a personal story. Many years ago, I was a young man with big dreams and aspirations. Despite facing numerous setbacks, including failed business ventures and financial struggles, I refused to be defeated. I took action and persevered, seizing every opportunity for growth. And slowly but surely, I started to see progress and success. Setbacks will always be a part of our journey, but it's how we respond to them that determines our level of success. We can either let them defeat us or use them as stepping stones towards our goals. So, how can we take action and persevere in the face of setbacks? Let me share 3 key steps. Firstly, we must have a clear vision of what we want to achieve. This vision will act as our compass, guiding us towards our goals and keeping us focused. When we have a clear vision, setbacks become temporary roadblocks, not permanent barriers. Secondly, we must have a plan of action. Taking action without a plan is like driving without a map. A plan helps us stay organized, prioritize our tasks, and stay on track towards our goals. And when setbacks come our way, we can refer back to our plan and make necessary adjustments. Lastly, we must have a strong mindset. Our mindset is the most powerful tool we have in overcoming setbacks. We must believe in ourselves and our abilities, be resilient and adaptable, and never give up. Taking action and persevering isn't easy, but the rewards are worth it. When we take action and persevere, we not only overcome setbacks but also grow and become better versions of ourselves. Moving on to number 4, seeking support and advice from others. We all face setbacks in our lives. It's just a part of the journey. But what sets successful people apart is their ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward. And one of the most effective ways to do that is by seeking support and advice from others. We aren't meant to go through life alone. We thrive when we have a strong support system around us. When we face challenges and setbacks, having people to turn to can provide strength and resilience. So, who should you seek support and advice from? Anyone who has been where you want to go. Seek out mentors, coaches, and successful individuals who have faced similar setbacks and overcome them. Learn from their experiences, mistakes, and triumphs. Surround yourself with a positive and supportive network of friends and family who will be there for you during tough times. If you don't have a mentor or a strong support system, it's time to start building one. Attend networking events, join online communities, and seek out individuals who have achieved what you aspire to achieve. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. You'll be surprised at how many people are willing to offer their support and guidance. But remember, seeking support and advice from others doesn't mean relying on them completely. Ultimately, you are responsible for your own success. Use the advice and support of others as a guide, but trust in yourself and your abilities. Moving on to number 3. Setting realistic goals and having a plan. Setting goals is essential, but they must be realistic and achievable. Unrealistic goals set us up for failure, whereas realistic goals give us a fighting chance to achieve them. But setting realistic goals is just the first step. We also need a plan. A plan is the roadmap that guides us towards our goals, helping us stay focused and on track. It turns our dreams into reality. So, how do we set realistic goals and create a plan? Firstly, have a clear understanding of your goals and dreams. Break them down into smaller achievable steps, set a timeline, and hold yourself accountable. And be flexible. Life is unpredictable, and things may not always go according to plan. But that's alright. Be open to making adjustments to your plan when necessary. Remember, the destination may remain the same, but the journey may have a few detours. Now, on to number 2. Staying positive and maintaining a growth mindset. I know what you may be thinking. How can something as simple as staying positive and having a growth mindset be the key to success? Well, let me tell you, my friends, it's not as simple as it may seem. In fact, it's one of the most challenging things to do, especially when faced with setbacks and failures. But it's possible, and it's crucial for your success. So, what exactly is a growth mindset? It's the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed and improved through hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It's understanding that we're not limited by our current skills or knowledge, but rather, we have the potential to continuously learn and grow. And this mindset is essential, because it allows us to see setbacks and failures as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than roadblocks to our success. Staying positive and maintaining a growth mindset may sound like a walk in the park when everything is going well. But it's when we face challenges and setbacks that our true character is tested. It's easy to be positive and have a growth mindset when everything is going our way. But it takes real strength and determination to maintain that mindset when things are not going as planned. So, how do we stay positive and maintain a growth mindset in the face of setbacks? The first step is to reframe our perspective. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, see them as opportunities for growth. As the saying goes, when one door closes, another one opens. Every setback is a chance for us to learn, improve, and come back even stronger. So instead of dwelling on our failures, let's focus on what we can learn from them, and how we can use that knowledge to propel ourselves forward. The second step is to surround ourselves with positivity. We become the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So it's crucial to surround ourselves with positive and growth-oriented individuals. These are the people who will lift us up when we're feeling down, remind us of our potential when we doubt ourselves, and push us to be the best version of ourselves. So, choose your inner circle wisely, and let their positivity and growth mindset rub off on you. Another crucial aspect of staying positive and maintaining a growth mindset is to focus on progress, not perfection. It's easy to get caught up in the idea of perfection, but the truth is, it doesn't exist. Perfection is an illusion that can hold us back from achieving our goals. Instead, let's focus on progress. Every step we take towards our goals, no matter how small, is progress. And progress, no matter how slow, is still progress. So let's celebrate our progress, and use it as motivation to keep moving forward. Lastly, it's essential to practice gratitude. When we're faced with setbacks, it's easy to get caught up in negativity, and forget about all the good things in our lives. But practicing gratitude can help us shift our focus from what's going wrong, to what's going right. Take a moment every day to reflect on the things you're grateful for, no matter how small. It could be something as simple as having a roof over your head, or a supportive friend. Gratitude can help us maintain a positive mindset and keep us motivated to continue on our journey toward success. My friends, staying positive and maintaining a growth mindset is not always easy, but it's necessary for our success. As we face setbacks and challenges, let's remember to reframe our perspective, surround ourselves with positivity, focus on progress, and practice gratitude. These are the keys to staying positive and maintaining a growth mindset. I want to express my gratitude for the opportunity to share with you the #1 way to overcome setbacks and keep moving towards success. I've dedicated my life to studying success and personal development. I've had the privilege of learning from some of the greatest minds in history, and distilling their wisdom into simple, actionable steps that anyone can take to achieve their goals and live a life of abundance. The number one way to overcome setbacks and keep moving towards success is to reframe them as learning opportunities. Setbacks are not failures, they're opportunities to learn and grow. Just like a muscle needs resistance to become stronger, we need setbacks to become wiser and more resilient. Think about it. Some of the most successful people in history have faced countless setbacks before achieving their goals. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking creativity and went bankrupt multiple times before creating the iconic Disney brand. Oprah Winfrey was told she wasn't fit for television and was fired from her first job as a news anchor. These setbacks could have stopped them in their tracks, but instead, they used them as learning opportunities and kept moving forward. So how do we reframe setbacks as learning opportunities? First, we must change our perspective. Instead of seeing setbacks as failures, see them as feedback. When something doesn't go as planned, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What can I do differently next time? Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every successful person has faced failure, but they didn't let it define them. They used it as a stepping stone towards their goals. Secondly, we must take responsibility for our setbacks. It's easy to blame external factors for our failures, but taking responsibility means taking control of our lives. It means acknowledging that we have the power to change our circumstances. When we take responsibility, we can learn from our mistakes and make the necessary adjustments to move forward. Next, we must embrace the growth mindset. This means believing that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work and dedication. People with a growth mindset see setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve, while those with a fixed mindset see them as proof of their limitations. Embracing a growth mindset allows us to see setbacks as temporary, and to keep pushing forward towards our goals. Another key to reframing setbacks as learning opportunities is to surround ourselves with the right people. We become the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. So, it's crucial to surround ourselves with positive, supportive, and growth-minded individuals. These people will lift us up when we're facing setbacks and help us see the lessons in our failures. Lastly, we must practice resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity and keep moving forward. It's a crucial trait for success because setbacks are inevitable. But how we respond to them is what truly matters. Resilient people see setbacks as temporary and use them as fuel to keep going. They don't let setbacks define them. They use them as opportunities for growth and development. In closing, setbacks are not the end. They're merely a detour on the road to success. The number one way to overcome setbacks and keep moving toward success is to reframe them as learning opportunities. Remember to change your perspective, take responsibility, embrace the growth mindset, surround yourself with the right people, and practice resilience. These steps will not only help you overcome setbacks, but also propel you towards your goals and dreams. In today's message, we're going to tackle a topic that holds many of us back from reaching our full potential: the fear of failure. Whether it's in our personal or professional lives, the fear of failure can be paralyzing, causing us to miss out on opportunities and keeping us from achieving our goals. But here's the good news. You are not alone in this struggle. We've all experienced this fear in some form or another, and it's time to break free from its grip. By listening to this message, you will gain valuable insights and practical tips on how to overcome your fear of failure and reach your goals. So, if you're ready to turn things around and start living a life of success and fulfillment, then let's dive in and discover the 5 ways to conquer your fear of failure. Let's get started. Starting with number 5. The 5th way to overcome your fear of failure and reach your goals is to surround yourself with positive and supportive people. Our environment plays a crucial role in shaping our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, and the people we surround ourselves with have a significant impact on our environment. They can either lift us up or bring us down, inspire us or discourage us, support us or sabotage us. That is why it is essential to carefully choose the people we allow into our lives. Now I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I can't control who I work with or who my family members are. And you are right. We cannot always choose our coworkers, and we cannot choose our family. But we can choose how much time and energy we spend with them. and we can choose to seek out positive and supportive people outside of those circles. So let me ask you this. Who are the people in your life right now? Are they positive and supportive? Do they believe in you and your dreams? Do they encourage you to take risks and overcome your fears? Or do they constantly bring you down? Do they discourage you and tell you that you will never amount to anything? Do they make you doubt yourself and your abilities? If you want to overcome your fear of failure and reach your goals, you must surround yourself with positive and supportive people. And if you are currently surrounded by negative and unsupportive people, it is time to make a change. It is time to start seeking out those who will lift you up and push you toward success. Now, I understand that this may not be an easy task. It may require you to step out of your comfort zone and meet new people. But let me tell you this. The discomfort of meeting new people is nothing compared to the pain of living a life filled with fear and regret. So, how do you find these positive and supportive people? Well, first you must become one yourself. You must radiate positivity and support to attract it into your life. As the saying goes, you attract what you are, not what you want. So, if you want positive and supportive people in your life, you must first become positive and supportive yourself. Next, start expanding your social circle. Attend networking events, join clubs or organizations that align with your interests, and volunteer for causes that are meaningful to you. These are all great ways to meet new people who share similar values and goals as you. And when you do meet someone who inspires and supports you, don't be afraid to reach out to them. Ask them to grab coffee or lunch and get to know them better. You never know, they may become your mentor or your accountability partner on your journey toward success. But let me warn you, not everyone you meet will be positive and supportive. Some may even try to bring you down. But do not let them discourage you. Remember, you are in control of who you allow into your life. So, if someone is not adding value to your life, it is okay to distance yourself from them. Surrounding yourself with positive and supportive people is not just about having a support system. It is also about learning from those who have already achieved what you're striving for. It is about surrounding yourself with people who have a growth mindset and are constantly pushing themselves to be better. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So, think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they helping you grow and reach your goals, or are they holding you back? Surrounding yourself with positive and supportive people also means surrounding yourself with those who are not afraid to fail. People who understand that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone toward success. People who will lift you up when you fall and encourage you to get back up and try again. Now, on to number 4. The 4th way to overcome your fear of failure and reach your goals is to take action. Yes, you heard it right. Action is the key to success. Without taking action, all your dreams and goals will remain just that. Dreams and goals. But with action, you can turn them into reality. So, why is taking action so important? Well, for starters, it is the only way to make progress. You can have all the knowledge, skills, and resources, but if you don't take action, you will never move forward. It's like having a car with a full tank of gas but never pressing the accelerator. You will never reach your destination unless you take action and start driving. But taking action is not just about making progress, it's also about overcoming your fear of failure. You see, most people are afraid to take action because they are afraid of failing. They are afraid of what others might think of them, or they are afraid of making mistakes. But let me tell you something. Failure is a part of the journey toward success. It is not the end. It's just a detour that will lead you to your destination. Think about it. Some of the most successful people in the world have failed numerous times before they achieved success. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before he invented the light bulb. Walt Disney was rejected 302 times before he got financing for Disneyland. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. But did they let failure stop them? No. They took action, learned from their mistakes, and kept moving forward until they achieved their goals. So, how can you take action and overcome your fear of failure? The first step is to change your mindset. Instead of seeing failure as something to be feared, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. As the saying goes, fail forward. Every time you fail, you are one step closer to success, because you have learned what doesn't work. The next step is to set clear and specific goals. When you have a clear goal in mind, it becomes easier to take action. It gives you a sense of direction and purpose. And remember, your goals should be challenging but achievable. Don't be afraid to dream big, but make sure your goals are realistic. Once you have set your goals, it's time to create an action plan. This plan should outline the steps you need to take to reach your goals. It should also include a timeline and deadlines to keep you accountable. A well-thought-out action plan will give you the confidence and motivation to take action. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. But Jim, I don't know where to start. I have so many goals, and I don't know which one to focus on. Well, my friend, the key is to prioritize. You can't work on all your goals at once. So, choose the one that is most important to you, and start working towards it. Once you have achieved that goal, move on to the next one. Another important aspect of taking action is consistency. You can't take action one day and then take a break for a week. Consistency is the key to success. It's like watering a plant. You can't water it once and expect it to grow. You need to water it regularly for it to thrive. Similarly, you need to take consistent action towards your goals to achieve success. And finally, don't be afraid to ask for help. We all need support and guidance on our journey toward success. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your goals. Seek advice from those who have already achieved what you want to achieve. And most importantly, don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Moving on to number 3. The third way to overcome your fear of failure and reach your goals is something that has been used by successful individuals throughout history. Visualization. From athletes to entrepreneurs to artists, visualization has the power to transform your mindset and propel you toward success. Visualization is the process of creating a mental image or picture of what you want to achieve. It is the ability to see yourself already living your dream, already achieving your goals. And let me tell you, it is a powerful tool. Our minds are incredibly powerful, and what we think and believe has a direct impact on our actions and outcomes. Think about it. Every invention, every great achievement, every successful business started as a thought in someone's mind. They visualized it, they believed in it, and they made it a reality. That is the power of visualization. It allows us to tap into our full potential and unleash our creativity. This is important because it helps us to anticipate potential obstacles and come up with solutions beforehand. It also helps us to stay focused and on track, as we can see the progress we are making towards our goal. Now I want to share with you a simple yet powerful exercise that will help you to start visualizing your success. I call it the future self-visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself 5 years from now. Visualize yourself living your dream life, achieving your goals, and being the best version of yourself. What do you see? What are you doing? How do you feel? Take a moment to really immerse yourself in this image. Now I want you to take it a step further. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. Visualize all the amazing things you have accomplished, the impact you have made, and the legacy you have created. How does it feel? What are you most proud of? Again, take a moment to really feel this image. This exercise may seem simple, but it is incredibly powerful. It allows us to tap into our subconscious mind and start creating a new reality for ourselves. And the best part is, you can do this exercise anytime, anywhere. It only takes a few minutes, but the impact it can have on your mindset and actions is measurable. But remember, visualization alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by action. You cannot just sit and visualize your success. You must also take the necessary steps towards it. As the saying goes, dreams don't work unless you do. So, use visualization as a tool to motivate and guide you towards your goals, but also be willing to put in the work and take action. Now, I want to address a common misconception about visualization. Some people believe that if they visualize their success, they will never fail. But that is not true. Failure is a natural part of the journey towards success. In fact, failure is often necessary for growth and learning. But the difference is, when you visualize your success, you are better equipped to handle failure. You see it as a temporary setback, not a permanent defeat. You have a clear vision of where you are going, and that keeps you from being derailed by failure. Moving on to number 2, the second way to overcome your fear of failure and reach your goals is to set realistic goals. Now I know what some of you may be thinking. But Jim, I thought we were supposed to dream big and aim for the stars. And yes, I do believe in the power of dreaming big and setting audacious goals. But here's the thing, my friends. If those big dreams and goals are not grounded in reality, they will only lead to disappointment and discouragement. You see, setting realistic goals is not about limiting yourself or playing it safe. It's about being practical and strategic in your approach to achieving your dreams. It's about understanding your capabilities and resources, and setting goals that are within your reach, yet still challenging enough to motivate you. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to become a successful entrepreneur and build $1 million business. That's a fantastic dream, and I applaud you for it. But if you're just starting out and have no experience or capital, is it realistic to expect to achieve that goal in a year? Probably not. It may take you longer, and that's okay. The key is to set smaller, achievable goals that will eventually lead you to your ultimate goal. When we set unrealistic goals, we set ourselves up for failure. And when we fail, our fear of failure only grows stronger. We start to doubt ourselves, our abilities, and our dreams. And before we know it, we give up on them entirely. But when we set realistic goals, we give ourselves a chance to succeed. And with each small success, our confidence and motivation grow, making it easier to tackle bigger and bolder goals. But setting realistic goals is not just about avoiding failure. It's also about creating a roadmap for success. When we have a clear and achievable goal in mind, we can break it down into smaller, actionable steps. This not only makes the goal less daunting, but it also gives us a sense of direction and purpose. We know what we need to do to get to where we want to be, and with each step we take, we get closer to our goal. Now, I want to make something very clear. Setting realistic goals does not mean settling for mediocrity. It does not mean being complacent or comfortable. It simply means being practical and strategic in your approach. It means understanding that success takes time and effort. It means being patient and persistent. But here's the thing, my friends. Setting realistic goals is not enough. We must also have the discipline and determination to follow through on them. We must be willing to put in the work and make sacrifices to turn our dreams into reality. And that's where personal development comes in. Personal development is the continuous process of improving ourselves, both personally and professionally. It's about becoming the best version of ourselves and unlocking our full potential. And it is crucial in achieving our goals and overcoming our fears. You see, when we invest in personal development, we become more self-aware. We understand our strengths and weaknesses, and we can use that knowledge to set realistic goals that align with our abilities. We also become more resilient. We learn how to bounce back from failures and setbacks and keep moving forward. And most importantly, we become more confident. We believe in ourselves and our abilities, and we are not afraid to take risks and try new things. And now, the number one. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today and share with you the number one way to overcome your fear of failure and reach your goals. As a man who has dedicated his life to personal development and success, I can tell you with absolute certainty that the key to achieving your dreams lies in one simple yet powerful concept: reframing your mindset. You see, fear of failure is something that plagues us all. It is a natural human emotion that often holds us back from taking risks and pursuing our goals. But what if I told you that failure is not something to be feared but rather embraced? What if I told you that failure is not the opposite of success, but rather a necessary part of the journey toward success? My friends, it is time to reframe our mindset and change our perspective on failure. Instead of seeing it as something to avoid at all costs, we must see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. As Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Failure is simply a stepping stone toward success, and it is up to us to use it to our advantage. So let us embrace failure, let us learn from it, and let us use it as a stepping stone towards our dreams. Thank you.